Hi, it's Nat Black at Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this little Pansy Patch 3x3 card. You can get also in the annual catalogue pack of the 3x3 envelopes, come in a pack of 40, so they're ideal if you're going to make quite a few of these little mini 3x3 cards. And also in the annual catalogue now, before it changes, you can buy the Pansy Patch as a bundle and save 10%, but when it goes into the new catalogue, you'll lose that 10% off. So if you like this stamp set and dies, I'd grab it now before the new catalogue comes out. So I'm going to show you how to make that one. So first off, you're going to need a piece of Highland Heather cardstock, and this measures 6x3, scored at 3. So just grab your bone folder. Okay. Then you will need a piece of basic white, and this measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And another piece of Highland Heather, which is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. And we're going to stick those on top. So grab your wet glue. And we're just going to pop that on top of our basic white, like so, and then we're going to pop that onto our card base. And we pop that in the centre. Like so. Okay, now I've just done a little border, so I've got one of my Stampin' Right black markers, and I'm just going to go around the edge of that Highland Heather, and I'm just going to do a little border. You can do any little squiggles you like. Just all the way round, like so. Okay, let's pop that aside, and you will need a piece of basic white, and we'll do the smaller flower first. So I have some Highland Heather ink, and I am going to stamp off. Just going to grab a piece of scrap. So I'm just going to stamp off with that one, and then stamp onto your cardstock. And then I've got the piece that goes on top, and I'm going to stamp straight over with the Highland Heather, like so. So we use this one, we stamped off, and then we pop this one on top with the Highland Heather. Okay, let's pop that one away, and I've got some black Memento ink, and we're using this one here, and we're going to stamp that in black onto our flower. So many different colour combinations you can use with this stamp, like that. Then I have some crushed curry, and we're using this tiny little stamp here, and we're going to pop that in the middle, like so. that's our small stamp. We're going to need a larger one as well. Right, so we've got Highland Heather and a Gorgeous Grape. So we're using this one in Highland Heather and this one over the top in Gorgeous Grape. So we'll pop that on there. Grab your Gorgeous Grape. And that one's going to sit over the top. Like so. It's coming over dark again. I don't know where that sun's gone today. Okay, bring in your Highland Heather again. And we're using this stamp and we're going to stamp off with the Highland Heather. So grab your scrap. So ink up your stamp. Stamp it on a piece of scrap and then onto your flower. So that's just made it a lighter shade of the Highland Heather. Let's pop that one away. And now I have this one here, we're going to stamp in black. So grab your black. And that one goes in the middle of the flower. And then again, with your crushed curry, we're going to use that tiny little stamp and we're going to pop that in the centre. Very cute. I do love this stamp set. And then with those, you've got the dies to cut them out. There are the dies. And I've just noticed I haven't put the crushed curry in the middle of that one. That's better. Okay. So we have our flowers. And then with the dies also, I've cut out 2 large leaves and 1 small leaf, and they are in Old Olive. It's definitely one of my favourite colours, Old Olive. I do love that. Okay, so we've got our card base. We're going to pop up both flowers on some dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop a couple in the middle of the flowers. That one only needs 1. We're going to pop those. Okay, so I'll have one about there, and then we're going to pop the smaller one just so it's slightly overlapping about there. We're going to grab our wet glue. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue just in the bottom of our leaf there. And I'm just going to pop that underneath the flower. Round about there. Okay, so make sure when you're popping your flower on that your dimensionals are sort of more into the centre, so you can pop your leaf underneath. And then we'll have a couple of the leaves just up the top there. Like so. Okay, Winker Stella. I love my Winker Stella. And I'm just going to spritz just a little bit, well, maybe a lot, just all over a card. Then my favourite black and white gingham ribbon, and I've done this ahead of time, and I've just done a little bow, and we're going to pop our bow just in the middle there. So grab your glue dots. Oh, I think Somebody's walking past. Pip hears everything. Not unless it's the postman. And we're just going to pop the little bow just in the centre of our card. Okay, so it's a nice quick and easy little card. If you want to pop a sentiment on, go for it. I've just made it so we can, you know, sort of use that as anything really. And don't forget your little envelopes as well, because they are very handy. 40 goes a long way. Okay, if you are going to shop with me, use my April host code. If you spend over £35, I will pop a little thank you gift in the post for you. Okay, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.